we've talked about this a lot,
we have.
let's I'm going to kick it back to you to give us a discussion about the difference between old school and new school business models.
And this really, the discussion we're about to have really answers the question, what would it be like for you if you could generate a passive residual income for you and your family? In looking at different business models and the way companies work in the world, we found that you have old school businesses that manufacture products, they render a service that's of value, or it may not have any value to the marketplace, but after they manufacture the product, they pay for advertising, they pay for promotions, they pay for, they pay wholesalers, and they sell to wholesalers, and they buy retail space, and they hope that a consumer will choose their brand or their product over another. Many companies spend billions and billions of dollars up front before they realize any profits from this business model. It's inefficient, it's expensive, and it comes with lots of headaches and lots of heartaches. That's what we've learned is an old school business model.
In the new school business model, these are companies, or this is a business model that we could affect that would, number one, provide us a service or give a product that the marketplace deems valuable, true value, not perceived value, but to give a product or render a service that has true value in the marketplace. Number two, we want to make sure that there are no geographic limitations on that product or service. In other words, we want to be able to reach the widest market, the widest number of people that we can with that product or service without any boundaries. We don't want to be tied to the United States. We have family and friends and associates in other countries. We would love for them to be able to take advantage of the product or the service that we offer, right? So we're looking for an entity that will allow us to deliver that product or that service into multiple territories. Number three, new school companies pay phenomenal commissions for organizing the distribution of a product or service in multiple territories. So, a new school company has a great product with real value in the marketplace. They pay commissions for the delivery of that product in multiple territories, so there are no geographic limitations. And third, they not only pay a handsome commission for the delivery of that product or service, but they allow for you to have a piece of the pie. If you are successful in organizing distribution, they pay you month after month after month. And that is what we are looking for.
Let me ask you a question. What would you say is the main difference between an old school company and a new school company?
The major difference, between old school and new school is that old school has fixed costs up front. They have to be concerned with getting the monies for their space, the place. If they're retailing, they have to be concerned with the local retail location and the rents for that, the utilities for that space, advertising the product or the service that they are wanting to sell, and all of those things necessitate dollars that you've got to come up with up front before you can even think about getting any revenue from the product or the service that you're offering. In new school, a new school company contracts with people just like you and me. And they contract with those people to go out into the marketplace, develop orders, generate a customer. That customer, monies flow from that customer into my company first before I pay the person that I've contracted with to deliver that service or to share this idea or this product. Monies flow into the company first. Then I pay for the advertising or the marketing expense to the salespeople or the people that are out in the field. So in that business model, you can never go broke. You never have to worry about survival. If we adopt a business model like that, our families will always be stable because monies will always flow into us before we generate any expense, before any expense is generated. And I think that we're going to hold our third segment for next time. We're going to stop right there. Thank you so much for your time. This is, again, the International Association of Market Developers. Our intent is to bring you great content, things that will make sense for you if you are, like us, seeking economic stability for your families and wanting to have a viable way of regaining your time freedom. Thank you so much.
That was blessed.